Well, hello Virgo. Hey guys, welcome to your very first reading for 2017. So happy new year to you all. If you're watching this in December, Merry Christmas and a happy new year and a happy holiday or festive season. I hope wherever you're watching this from around the world, you've got time to sit back and enjoy the messages that come forth. We are rocking into a year number 1, and it's the year of the fire rooster. So we are using the Morgan Greer cards, 4 cards, 1 for each week roughly, and then an overall energy card and a higher vibrational energy card at the end. Let's do a little bit of shuffling for you guys. So Virgo, let's see what's coming your way. Remember that as we move into a year 1, it's a particularly good time to take some time out and think of your intentions and set your directions for the next years coming. Guys, I think you're going to see a few major arcana cards here in your reading. 3 of Cups, lovely to start with. The Wheel of Fortune. The 8 of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the 4 of Swords. 2 major arcanas then, so not 3, but pretty close. A nice mix. You've got 2 cups, 2 major arcanas, and 1 sword. A nice kind of sturdy energy coming off. Lots of blue heading up through here on the right hand side, which talks to me about communication and words and thinking along those lines. Let's start with that first card. Great way to start the new year energy in. It's the card of happy celebrations and often attending parties and functions and gay frivolity. Enjoying your friends and the company you share with them and the honour and respect and love that friendships bring into your life. It can often be 3 women, so there could be a gathering that involves 3 women one way or another. It is usually supportive networking friends. So for those of you it might be 3 men. If you're, it could be 3 men, or it might be 3 family members that are particularly close and seeing each other and enjoying reconnecting or bonding. There's often sometimes a blonde, a brunette, and a strawberry blonde type person as well. So it's basically a happy card. It talks about the connection of love at the friendship level in particular, and enjoyment and parties and fun and engagement along those lines. We come to the next card and you have the Wheel of Fortune. It doesn't come out that often. It's quite a big, powerful card. And it's the number 10, which is the end of cycles and beginning of new ones. So no surprise, I guess, that it has turned up at the very beginning of the year. But when it's here, it's quite powerful and it needs you to listen to it. What it means more than that is you must listen to yourself and you must connect with yourself, because you are about to go in a new direction. And it's as if the universe is saying, I am taking charge of this and I'm going to push you probably out of your comfort zone and in an area you didn't realize was coming and you probably weren't expecting, but it will be for the better and you will grow and learn from it. I mean, the 2 characters on the top, seemingly a king and queen, are in great spirits and they're enjoying life, and they are about to get shunted off the wheel and turned in another direction. So it can come at a time where you have achieved great accolades in a certain area or perspective of your life, and you are reaping those rewards and you have done a lot, and you deserve the acclaim and the great feeling and the ticking off of achievements. And it's almost as if they've said to you, right, you've done that, come on, get off, we're going in another direction. So it quite often happens. It can be at big levels. This can be change of career. This can be change of home, change of country, change of philosophical belief systems. For each and every one of you, it will be individual, but you can be guaranteed that you are on the cusp of your new 9-year cycle. We all are, but for you guys it seems very poignant, and I think you will notice changes right at the beginning of the year. So nice way to start. We see this one here, the 8 of Cups, and it always brings a feeling of a little bit of sadness. So something is walking away from a connection of love. It's possibly sometimes people are leaving you and moving on in a new direction and you're feeling lost about it. Other times it's you leaving something behind that you feel you have put a lot of time and effort into, but it was time to move on because it's not quite balanced. There's 5 cups on the bottom and only 3 on the top. And that points to the fact that something you were spending a lot of time, effort, love and giving into wasn't quite balancing out the right way. It had to be finished and moved on. We'll also have some timing to do here with the moon. That's the full moon or the new moon in January will have quite strong pulling emotional perspectives for you. You could be making the change or making the move at around about those times. But you are ready to walk forward, you are ready to head off in this new direction, you are quite stealthy and you still have strength and you're going, okay, yep, I'm going in this new direction and I'm determined to find new passion actually. And it can be at all levels, relationships, career, personal satisfaction, health, anything. We come to the 4th week and we see the Hanged Man, the 2nd of your major arcana cards. He always signifies a crossroads in life, which kind of is what this one is saying as well. There's a whole lot of indicators in here that you are on a juxtaposition of turning in a totally new direction. The crossroads in life often give you a little bit of a feeling of being unsure or uncertain. Is this what I really want? Do I take A or do I take B? And there could be more than one offer on hand or one direction that you could take. And both of them could be seemingly as good as the other. And in the long run, they probably are. But it's time when he turns up to sit back and contemplate with a degree of not severity, but with a degree of non-flippant energy about this move forward. Make sure you really consider all the options and alternatives available to you and that you feel connected in making the right one for the right reason. The other thing about the Hanged Man, he often has this feeling of spiritual awakening or awareness. It's almost as if you've got to this point in your life where you suddenly get an aha injection into your mind or your physicality or your spirituality and you go, oh wow, I suddenly see why I'm meant to be doing something, or I suddenly realize that I'm not feeding my soul. I need to change what I've been doing and enlighten myself. I need to be myself again. So there's a huge amount of that type of energy when the Hanged Man is around. It can also mean a stall in process of a project or a set direction you are taking. Expect that to happen. It means stop and take time out. And if you don't, the universe will force it upon you. And this card also has pretty much the very same energy and meaning. The 4 of Swords is known as the card of retreat and taking time out and having a break. So the overall energy for the month is literally, I think, that you're going to spend a little bit of contemplative time with yourself in quiet time deciding the direction you are heading and possibly for the next 9 years. It's like this is an epoch of change for you guys. You have served your last 9-year cycle and you are ready to fly like a baby bird out of the nest. New wings, new directions. The 4 of Swords also means just taking a physical rest. Some of you might be a bit burnt out. Christmas and festive holiday seasons can be tiring, especially for the Northern Hemisphere. It's your winter, so you don't have the recharge of the sun and the warm sunny weather as much as we do down here. You know, we're rolling into our peak summer energies here. We're all outdoors, we're long days and short nights. You know, this is my favourite time of the year. I'm so passionate about summer. I wish I could live in eternal summer. But when you're in the winter, very much like this card, the kind of the colder grey days and nights, you often get a bit run down. You don't have the same level of vitamin D or you know, from the sun or the other vitamins. Your minerals and vitamins can be unbalanced. Also, you may need to balance your hormones and other areas of your body. So it's about retreating, time out, rebalancing, re-energizing, and sleeping. It's quite often just about spending a weekend sleeping and enjoying quiet life. It can be about also spending time with a close partner and going away with them in a very intimate, close manner. So for some of you, that may be the theme of your month, and you might be going away to do that with someone very close. And it might be private. It might be that not many people know about this liaison or this, you know, sort of sexual partnership. There's that possibility as well. And the other thing that I do think of with this, it can mean fertility, so conception of children for any of you out there who are wanting to conceive. It can also mean minor operations. So there you are, Virgo. There's a whole lot of really interesting stuff to start your year. I think it's going to be a big start for you with lots of deep contemplative thought, which I think is excellent. So let's put these ones away and see what your last card is going to be. And because I kind of think of you guys as being in the 9th month, we will pick from the 9th card down. So Virgo, what are we going to see for you guys? Okay, so the 9th card down. Intelligence with the purple ray. This comes to you from the crown chakra, and it's card number 45. It's about education, knowledge, perception, and flexibility. So let's just wind that in a little bit. And I will read the words for you. The greatest place of learning is in the school of your life. And here's the story. A candle burns to its base in a starlit study, sharing its glow with a stack of golden books. The reader of these manuscripts has been here through the night, immersed in learning and discovery. He has visited the minds of masters and opened to new knowledge, and now takes what he has learned and heads back out into the greatest learning arena of all, the Book of Life. Here he discovers himself as both the student and the master of his own story, intelligence. And here's the message. While modern Western culture tends to judge intelligence based on mental capacity alone, true intelligence is a much more holistic and expansive experience. True intelligence is an interweaving of linear and non-linear, tangible and energetic, structure and creative flow within the mind, body, heart and spirit. In one sense, intelligence may be activated by expanding our knowledge through teachers, books and lessons in our external world. In a deeper sense, our true intelligence is His infinite essence that has been with us since well before our arrival here at Earth School and will remain with us long after. Accessing this aspect of ourselves is about taking time to uncover, remember, and trust that which we already have within. This true sense of intelligence may be sparked or revealed by external teaching, but it takes us beyond the pages of the most profound written text, illuminating our ability to read the patterns of the world and draw deep wisdom from the wellspring of life. This card encourages you to awaken a fuller experience of your own innate intelligence. It is time to integrate new concepts into your current frameworks, to analyze and question the new, but also be willing to question your old concepts. Be open-minded and flexible. Realize that your intelligence is not about surface understanding of facts or theory, but the embodiment of deep inner knowing in the way you live your life. It can be confronting to acknowledge and accept new ideas, but if we cling to our perception of how we have always seen things, we become stagnant in both thought and experience. By integrating new concepts into our framework of thought, or letting go of our framework to see a higher way, we say yes to the essence of true intelligence rising up within us. So leave a space in your mind for the possible. Know that there are many ways to learn and grow. By staying open to new knowledge, you will see clearly the path that is calling. Your intelligence is both unique and a part of the one universal mind. Within you is the master, the student, and the teaching. The greatest place of learning is in the school of your life. Open your mind to see and experience the divinely intelligent being you are. And that is a wonderful way for you guys, Virgo, to finish your very first reading for setting your intentions. And again, that message comes through very clearly. It's the whole meaning of the intelligence card. And you're a particularly stalwart, intelligent astrological sign. You work by the governed laws. And they're saying to you, expand that and get ready for this big change that is coming, because you are on the cusp of it. So welcome to your 2017. Welcome to the new year, and welcome to the new you. Thank you all for joining, subbing, liking and leaving your comments. I love to read them and I reply as often as I can. I really do wish for you the very best as you move forward into this wonderful new insight. Guys, it is a huge privilege for me to be able to do these readings for you, and it is an honour to be able to share them globally around the world. So thank you all again. You are wonderful and I love you all. Peace, light, namaste.